Hello and welcome to week 5 of ED 521 Educational Research and Applications. I hope everybody took last week to take a slight break from your research. And this week the focus is to continue searching for original research studies that are relevant to your topic and question. You should have 1 or 2 assignments left. You have the literature review, which is due week 7, and you have CITI, which I believe at this point a majority of you have already completed. Great work. That should take a lot of worry off of you for that last week. Your activities and readings for week 5 are Galvin and Galvin chapters 11 and 12, Lambert chapter 7. Continue looking through your APA manual and making sure you have that all correct. Responses to this video and an initial response to our question for discussion board on Thursday, and replies to 2 cohort colleagues are due on Saturday. So the first one, this is for initial remarks. Post 1 activity or other idea that would help you in this course. I just like to keep editing it. The live Q&A sessions came out of last cohort, so if you have more ideas, please let me know so I can keep improving. And your discussion board this week is: what are some ways that a researcher can confirm validity and reliability from sources? Before I move off of this one, there is a second part to the question for the initial remarks, and that is to, if you would like to participate, let me know what night of the week of August 5th would work best for you. If you would like to participate in the live Q&A session again, sometime between 7 p.m. and 9 p.m. Central Time, I am currently leaning towards August 7th. So your literature review, this is an old thing. It is now 150 points, but the purpose of the assignment is to utilize Concordia University's online library and select quantitative and qualitative research that is connected to the student's identified topic and research question. So that's the whole idea behind it, is to get into that practice. You're going to select and read 5 scholarly peer-reviewed research studies to investigate the identified topic and research question. Studies should be primary sources, preferably an original study. Make sure you select a combination of qualitative and quantitative forms of research. You can also include mixed methods. Write a source citation for each research study using APA format. This would be in your references page. Include how each study is related to the research question. Include the following insights gained from reading each study: the number of participants, background and demographics of participants, methods used, the study timeframe and findings of the study, and any limitations that were mentioned or that you noted. You may notice weaknesses that they don't call out. Make sure you talk about that. It's a minimum of 6 pages long, not including cover page or references. This is from an older syllabus, so if the new syllabus has a different page limit, that is fine. I'm not super concerned about the page limit. If you would like to have a peer review your paper, please work with your peers and get that to them by Saturday at midnight of week 6, which is next week. It's not an actual assignment, but it is a good practice. Find somebody in your cohort who you trust and value that they will give you constructive criticism. So for a literature review, I prefer a written narrative that examines, summarizes, and synthesizes. I don't want just an annotated bibliography or a separate list of studies. It should tell a story, and you should break down these components in a narrative form rather than bullet points. Make sure that you have 5 original research studies and a combination of qualitative and quantitative sources, including mixed method studies, can be included. They are not in any way inferior to qualitative or quantitative. It's just some people have qualitative and quantitative and automatically do not include any mixed method. Mixed method can be included as well. For your literature review, make sure you begin with an introduction and then in your following paragraphs, summarize and synthesize your sources. Your introduction should very clearly include your research question. End your paper with a conclusion, quickly summarizing everything that you talked about. Make sure you use AP 7th edition paper template if you have one. If you don't have one, please email me. And I can probably find and post a video of how to make one for yourself, because that might be easier in case it changes slightly. Cover page, references, make sure you title your paper. It should be very closely related to your topic. It could just be your research question, or it could be a shorter version of that. And make sure to remember that the title of your paper also goes at the top of page 2 when we're talking about that 7th edition paper template. The title should be on the top of every page afterwards. That should be your running head. So the quickest way to reach me is through email. So if you have any questions, please send them my way. Have a great week. I look forward to looking at all the stuff you guys did for week 4.